Wait, before you dislike this video and rant in the comment section, hear me out. I don't hate anime. In fact, I grew up watching anime and I love him. However, there are certain things about anime that I dislike, and I'm sure you would too. Hopefully. Anime has a huge problem of sexualizing females regardless of their age. There's a separate genre for these which are filled with minor characters getting sexualized. These are called lolicon. If you watched uncensored versions of Doraemon and Shinchan, I'm sure you also find it inappropriate for kids to watch. And then there's hentai. You can't deny the fact that a lot of hentai promotes and sexualization of minors. And the worst part of it all is that the Japanese government has allowed it in the name of creative freedom. But gladly most of the Japanese don't agree with the government's stance. I mean, what can you expect from a government which made 13 the age of consent? Oh wait, it's increased to 16? My bad.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Yes, animes are way too dramatic and lengthy. Like, people literally sacrifice sunlight to finish these anime marathons. Most animes tend to overhype a mega fight, then the storyline gets slow as it finishes. I mean, One Piece has more than 1,000 episodes and has no signs of ending anytime soon. I know, weebs love it and don't want it to end, and so would have I. And that's why I'm not indulging in this, because I know my self-control very well. Then there's its toxic fan base. They call themselves weeps, and they would fight to death trying to prove that anime is not cartoon. Do you know that even Japanese consider every animation as anime? Weeps usually argues that anime is for mature audiences and cartoons are for kids. So by that logic, Shinchan and Doraemon should also be considered cartoons, and Invincible and Avatar, the Airbender one, should also be included in the anime category. See, anime is just a Japanese term used for animations. I mean, why are we having this argument? It's just stupid. And by stupid, I remember about those wannabe philosophers who think they're so mature just because they watched Naruto and now they know the truth of life. No head to Naruto. And average weeb spend most of their lives living in their imaginary world of animes and thinks they're so cool. Look, I'm not good at socializing myself. I'm an introvert, so I won't say much. But I know for sure that watching Naruto's hard journey won't gonna affect your real life unless you do something. See, it's perfectly fine to enjoy the show and take inspiration, but it's useless if you don't have any practical use for it. Naruto is really an inspiring show with great life lessons, but simply watching it won't solve your real life issues. Another toxic behavior of these wannabe weeps is that they force you to watch their favorite anime. Don't try to push your shit onto others. Do you know who else does that? Politicians. Okay. While it's fine to share and discuss your own opinions about anime or anything, it's important to do so in a respectful and open-minded way that recognizes that others may have different perspectives and experiences. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Many animators in Japan are underpaid and overworked. They're not hired on a salary basis, but rather as freelancers or contract workers, which can lead to inconsistent pay and uncertainty about their future income. They can't even afford basic expenses sometimes. maybe most of the times, then why do they do it? Because they have no other option, as it's the average pay for the industry, and besides, it's their passion. There is also a cultural aspect. In Japan, there is often a strong emphasis on loyalty and dedication to one's work, even if it comes at a personal cost. I'd like some good anime recommendations that don't have these issues. Here are some of my favorite animes. In the end, it's all fine unless you're not watching sexualizing anime, especially minors. It really fucks up your brain. And for the last time, I'm saying this. I don't hate anime. I just hate some aspects of it. Let's wrap this video. Am I the only one who thinks the Japanese language sounds horny? It was a joke already. Not a nice joke though.